Hey, my name's Jason. Unclaimed property or missing money is all the rage in the news lately, and I'd like to help you get your hands on some. There's over $32 billion in government coffers waiting for you to find and claim your share, and most people have no idea the money's there waiting for them. But is it really as simple as a couple of mouse clicks to cash in? Well, actually, yes, it really can be, but only for a lucky handful. I want to give you a few tips to give you the best chance of actually finding yourself some money to claim. The money comes from all kinds of different sources. It could be as simple as an old utility deposit or a forgotten account, or it could be an inheritance from a relative you didn't even know you had. Almost daily, you can turn on the television and see a news story where the anchor person is all excited, sharing how they just found money for half of their staff. So you know it's for real, and you want your share. I want to help you get it. Keep watching this presentation to the end, and I'll tell you what to look out for, how you can do it yourself, and how to make sure you've got the very best roadmap to finding yourself some money quickly. The thing is, governments have mandated that all kinds of property, money in most cases, legally has to be turned over to them, for your protection, of course. These funds build up to hundreds of millions of dollars that various government agencies are sitting on. Again, over $32 billion nationwide. A lot of times, if it's property other than cash, they'll just go ahead and sell your stuff after a certain amount of time. This converts the assets to cash, and that way, government can operate off the interest earnings of your money rather than facing an expense to store items. I'd tell you how much interest they're making on our money, but my calculator only handles up to 10 digits. I think you get the point. As you can see, the incentive for them to find you is limited at best. That's why it's so important for you to learn the tried and true ways to find them and claim what rightfully belongs to you and your family. The first thing to understand is that there's no comprehensive national database that'll instantly do an all-encompassing search for you. Both free and paid searches can be found all over the internet, but none of them can truly do a complete job. They're all limited in nature. Keep in mind that in addition to the U.S. state unclaimed property databases, you can search for unclaimed tax returns, unclaimed money from bank failures, unclaimed credit union shares, government benefits, HUD and FHA mortgage insurance refunds, pension funds from former employers, uncashed savings bonds, and a lot of other sources. When you're searching, make sure to search for your first and middle names as well as your last, and your maiden name if you have one. Be sure to search in any state you've ever lived in. It's also a good idea to check using common misspellings of your name too. After searching for yourself, make sure you check for your spouse and kids too. One technique that's changed a lot of lives is simply searching in the names of deceased relatives. A little time spent investigating your family tree and searching for distant relatives can sometimes unearth a gold mine for you. I know it sounds like a lot of work, but with the proper approach, the time you spend doing this could be some of the highest paying work you've ever done. Now, I know you're here because you were hoping to put in your name, hit enter, and presto, free money. But if it were really that easy, do you honestly think there would still be so many billions of dollars sitting there unclaimed? If you're in a position where you really could use that extra money and you want to make sure you get what's yours, it can take endless hours of mind-numbing research to figure it all out and do it right. I know that's not what you were hoping to hear today, but the least I can do is be honest with you. Because if you really want the best chance of hitting pay dirt, a little better plan is needed, without being so difficult or time-consuming that it doesn't happen. With the odds so favorable that there actually is money out there for you, wouldn't it make sense to invest an hour or so to make sure that you get it into your pocket? You see, all this unclaimed property talk is for real, and with the money at stake, it's just plain financially responsible to do your diligence and look out for yourself and your loved ones. But honestly, do you think it's realistic that you'll invest a ton of time into researching all of this and figuring out how to do it right? What if there was a better way? One that didn't depend on sheer luck or required paying a small fortune to a professional money finder, or seemed like taking on another full-time job just to figure it out. What if someone had done all the hard part for you so you could just follow the steps like a paint-by-numbers picture? Well, thanks to Unclaimed Property Database, that's exactly what you'll have. A membership with us is your roadmap to finding unclaimed money. It's the fastest, cheapest, most comprehensive way for you to make sure you're doing a thorough job finding and claiming money for yourself and your loved ones. We'll help you narrow down the hundreds of unclaimed property websites and databases to the handful you really need to visit and search. You could waste ridiculous amounts of time trying to sift through the endless information out there hoping to find what you need, but we've already done all that for you. We provide up-to-date links in a handy dashboard so you can click through them one at a time and quickly search following the steps and tips we provide. We give you strategies that dramatically increase your odds of success and hook you up with everything you need to quickly find missing money for yourself, your family, and your friends. A few minutes of your time could change their world too. And if that wasn't enough, we also show you exactly how you can profit using our resources as a professional money finder. When you surprise someone with an announcement that you just found them a jackpot, they're happy to share a piece of the action with their new hero. So what's all this worth? Well, the time you save not having to figure everything out yourself is kind of hard to put a value on. But there are others who offer a lot less than our information provides while charging $20 a month or more, oftentimes just to be able to search one source. Plus, we go above and beyond, including a complete guide on becoming a professional money finder. You can use our resources to locate missing money for others. We show you how to find them, contact them, and help them claim their money. When you show up out of the blue and tell someone you found them a nice pile of cash they didn't know they had, just watch how excited they are to share a piece of the pie with you as a thank you. It's a perfect work-from-home business that a lot of people have made extra money with, some even creating six-figure businesses, and we'll show you how to do it A to Z. The fact that you're still here tells me you've got some common sense and genuinely want to improve your financial situation. So our idea is to provide you with so much value today for so little investment that you'll want us to keep in touch and share other great finds in the future. We want to make an actual difference in your life, so you'll stick around and maybe even send other people our way so we can help them out too. That's why today you're getting access to all of our unclaimed property database membership resources for an almost silly token investment to try everything for 30 days. Without our membership, you could certainly go out there and figure things out if you're willing to put in the time. But how much is your time worth? After all, it is the information age, and yes, information is free, it's publicly available, but we've invested a lot of hours collecting these resources into one easy-to-work-with interface for you so you don't have to. Worse yet, assuming there is a nice windfall waiting for you to find it, what if you missed out altogether by trying to do it yourself or only doing the job halfway? It's kind of tough to put a price tag on that unfortunate scenario. What's the price of spending weeks doing exhaustive research forging your own path? What if you missed out on finding hundreds of dollars, thousands of dollars, or for some people a lot more money than that? What would that cost you? We could easily charge $100 or more for our resources, and people who understand this would be lined up, happy to make the investment. But don't worry, you won't be paying $100 for our little treasure map. Nope, you won't even pay half, or even a tenth of that. You get to try out everything we've discussed today for less than $5. That's right, for just $4.97, you get access to everything for 30 days. $4.97 is nothing compared to the time you'll save and the peace of mind of knowing you took the responsible financial steps. Not to mention the excitement of actually finding yourself some money. Go ahead and click that link below the video and we'll get you started. In the event you just want to dive in, find yourself some money and move on, no problem. Just let us know, and of course we'll never bill you again. You'll have gotten everything for less than $5. Most of our members do like to stick around though. Every day, millions of dollars become unclaimed, so people like to do a few new searches for themselves and their loved ones every couple of months. Some people want to keep everything available so they can keep making extra money as a professional money finder. Now, if you think that sounds like you, right after you sign up, you can upgrade to a lifetime membership for just $19.97 more. Or you can simply maintain your monthly membership for the same $4.97 as long as you'd like. Now listen, we're not sure how our little experiment of giving away the farm is going to work out, so please understand this offer is for a limited time. We could raise the price to something more sane or remove it altogether at any time. If you came back later and found that we're no longer practically giving everything away, please know that I did everything I could to share the value with you and encourage you to jump in. After all, just ordering lunch off the dollar menu instead of the meal deal could cover you on this. And the reality is, according to a lot of experts, the odds of you finding money that should be in your pocket are in your favor. Look below the video right now. Click on the button where it's indicated and secure your discounted membership before this promotion ends. Our objective here is to be the best $5 you ever invested. Go ahead and click below. Let's find you some money. Oh, you're still here. Well, maybe you've got some questions about your Unclaimed Property Database membership. Here's a few questions that other satisfied customers have asked me in the past. Can I find money and then cancel so I don't have to pay monthly fees? Of course, you have unlimited use of the Resource Center as long as you're a member. We think that you'll like what we have for you and you'll want to stick around. But no worries, if you're done in a week or so, feel free to cancel. There's no hassles, no questions asked, and you'll never be billed again. If you'd rather keep it around so you can help other people, run additional searches periodically, or make some extra money as a finder, it's pretty affordable at $5 a month. But if you think that's you, go ahead and grab the upgrade for just $19.97 after you subscribe, and you'll save even more. Where does unclaimed property or money come from? Again, unclaimed money is all over the news these days. The odds that a person has money available and doesn't know it are enormous. Here's some common forms of unclaimed property. Can I use the same subscription to find money for my family and friends? Absolutely. Only one membership is needed for you to find money for yourself or anyone else you choose. And don't forget, we'll also provide strategies you can use to be a hero finding unclaimed money for other people for a finder's fee. It's a great way to make extra money while really making a difference in people's lives. If I don't find any money, can I get a refund? Another great question, but no, this isn't a 30-day free trial offer, and it's not refundable. Instead, we're providing tons of additional value, removing all the risk we can by offering you a full 30 days of unlimited access for just $4.97. This lets you see and benefit from everything we've put together for you. Then you can decide to either end your subscription and never be billed again, or to continue enjoying our resources. We've done everything we can to completely stack the deck in your favor. Go ahead and click that button below the video now, before the powers that be come to their senses on this deal. Let's go find you some money. Thanks, and go ahead and click that button. Good luck.